Hey guys, welcome to episode 14 of my Utah Jazz My GM series here on NBA 2K14. In this episode, we are going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in our home stadium in Utah, Salt Lake City. And this will be a very good matchup. I say that you should stick around because this will be one of our games of the year. It comes down to the wire. It's a shootout. It's really good. And this Oklahoma City team is still built around Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. And right off the game, Chris Bosh gets the steal. He finds Gary Harrison. He finds Victor Oladipo for the dunk to make it an and one, and hopefully tie this game up at 7 apiece. You can see the replay right here. Nice pass from Gary Harris to Victor Oladipo when he slams it home, and he's get tied up at 7 apiece. And this team also has Alec Burks, former Utah Jazz. As you guys know, he was on our team last year, and he was picked up by, I think, the Trailblazers in free agency, and then he was traded for Jeremy Lamb in the beginning of the season, which was very odd, but I guess they did it, and then he's going up against us. I guess this is his return to Utah, and right there, we strip Alec Burks. No, that was Glenn Robinson the third, my bad. And then Gary Harris hits the 3 to make us only down by 2, and going into this game, we were not the favorite at all. We were clearly the underdog. We were 10 games below 500, and Oklahoma City, I think, is like 12 games above 500. And with about 5 minutes to go, Gary Harris finds Trey Burke, who gives us the lead. 18-17, Utah Jazz take the lead with the first quarter kind of coming to an end. Now it's coming to an end a little bit more, and Gary Harris is going to hit a 3 to make us all tied up at 23 apiece. And the next game the next episode will probably be towards the trade deadline, and I will be making a trade, I believe, and it could be a big trade. I'm looking to deal Chris Bosh, and there's a trade that I'm looking at that Trey Burke might even be involved in the trade. That's how big the trade might be. So with the first quarter winding down, Jason Terry's gonna shoot a 3, and it is no good. So we're gonna go into the second quarter up by 1. A very good performance by the Utah Jazz in the first quarter. Our defense wasn't too good because we did allow 31 points, but our offense did step up, and we scored 32 points, which was very good on this Oklahoma City Thunder team. And now Gerald Green has the ball, and he's going to find Gary Harris. He's going to pump fake, and he's going to drive, and he's going to get an and one to make us hopefully go up by 2 points. A nice drive right there by Gary Harris, and to finish to give us the and one. Now Glenn Robinson, the third driving, he's blocked by Gerald Green. It's picked up by Etwan Moore. He has Gary Harris on his left, but he's just going to take it to the rack, and he's going to dunk it, and that's going to give us a 2-point lead. Well, nice dunk right there by Etwan Moore to get past Russell Westbrook. And I was using Etwan Moore a lot in this game. Patrick Mills wasn't having a good game, and Trey Burke was having a decent game, but when I need a backup point guard, I put in Etwan Moore. And then right there, you can see Gerald Green getting a nice contact layup to make us only down by 1. And we're still down by 1, but Gerald Green's going to shoot a long 2. Yes, a long 2. His foot was on the line, but nonetheless, we are now up by 1. But now we're down by 4. Trey Burke's driving. He's going to dish it off to Brandon Bash, who's going to slam it over Oklahoma City defender. And that's going to go us down by 2. But then Trey Tompkins, former Clipper, I believe. I don't know if he's on a team in real life, but I think he played for the Clippers last year in this game. And then Jason Terry gets a rebound right there. He outlets it to Gary Harris, and Gary Harris is a good drive, but he's going to give it right back to Jason Terry. Jason Terry's going to hit the layup to give us a deficit only by 4 now with the second quarter winding down. And with 37 seconds left, Patrick Mills is going to find Joel Embiid, who pump fakes and takes it to the rim. He didn't dunk it, but he does lay it home, and we are only down by 3 now. And now we're down by 5 with the second quarter coming to an end. We find Chris Bosh, but he doesn't hit it. He needed to hit that shot. And now Tyrod Taylor's dribbling up the court, former Kansas Jayhawk. And he's going to find Glenn Robinson the third. He's going to give it. Well, he's going to score. And now we're down by 7 going into the second quarter. Unless we can get a shot off right here. But no, we cannot. So we're going down by 7 into halftime. We did blow our end of our first quarter lead. And we're going to be down by 7 going into halftime. Gary Harris is having a very good game so far. So is Victor Oladipo, but we can't contain Kevin Durant. And right there, you can see once again, Kevin Durant's going to make it a 12-point lead. But that wasn't going to make us stop because Gary Harris is just going to hit a 3 right there to make it a 70-61 ball game. And now Emeka Okafor is now their center. It's not Glenn Robinson. And we're down by 9. Russell Westbrook with the shot clock winding down is no good. It's rebounded by Gary Harris, and he's going to dribble up the court. He's going to find Trey Burke, who's going to drive to the left side, nowhere to go. And he's just going to find Victor Oladipo, and he's going to shoot it for 3. and it is good. And now we're only down by 6. We only had 2 possessions, but now we're down by 4. We get a steal with Derek Favors, and then Victor Oladipo is gonna find Gary Harris to hit the nice jump shot to only make it a 2-point game. We're down by 12 a second ago, and now we're only down by 2. This was a nice comeback right here. And now for the lead, no, actually, my bad. Now we're only down by 2, but Gary Harris does get the nice bucket to go. And now we're down by 4 with about 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Alec Burks is in the post right on his former teammate Gary Harris, and he goes right to the rack, and he does get it to go to make us down by 6 now. So now we're still down by 6, about 6-minute mark in the quarter. Gary Harris is going to find Derek Favors, who's going to give it back to Gary Harris, and Gary Harris is he's got a slower defender, Kendrick Perkins, on him, and he shoots up for 3. Actually, that was Emeka Okafor, my bad, but Gary Harris knocks down a 3. He's got 25 points, and we're not even done with the third quarter. And Russell Westbrook is blocked by Derek Favors, but it's picked up, but he doesn't get it to go. I believe that was Serge Ibaka. And now Victor Oladipo's driving, and he's going to find Gary Harris for 3. And it is good. We're all tied up at 78 apiece with 5 minutes to go. What a turn of events right there. The defense has stepped up in the third quarter. And now Russell Westbrook's trying to give them the lead off the pick and roll, and he does get it. He takes the jump shot. It was a long 2, but he does get to go, and we were down by 8 at this point. Now Tyrod Taylor has the ball. He finds Glenn Robinson, who gives it back to Taylor. Taylor makes a nice crossover, and he gets the floater, but no, he misses, but he gets his own rebound, and he does put it back up with 1.4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And once again, we're taking the final shot, and it is tipped away, but Gary Harris picks it up, and he shoots it, and it is no good. So we're going into the fourth quarter, down by 6. We are hanging in this game. We could have left a long time ago. We could have been blown out at this point, but now we're only down by 6, and we're going to make a huge upset. And now Alec Burks is stripped by Jason Terry and is picked up by Chris Bosh. He finds Gerald Green, who's going to find Trey Burke for 3. And it is good. My bad, his foot was on the line, but it's a long 2 nonetheless, and we're down by 5. Now Russell Westbrook, it is stolen by Trey Burke, and Trey Burke's going to find Jason Terry, and Jason Terry lays it home. And it's a 3-point game with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Still a 3-point game. And it's stolen again. Trey Burke finds Jason Terry. Jason Terry's going to find Joe Green, who slams it home. It is now a 102 to 101 ball game. There you can see a nice pass by Jason Terry. The fast break points are coming along for this team. But now we're down 104 to 101. Trey Burke is going to find Chris Bosh, and we need this to go. He doesn't get it, but Derek Favors with the rebound. And he's going to hit Joe Green for a long 3. And it is good. And we're all tied up at 104. It looks like the Thunder are going to take this lead away. But we keep coming back. And now Victor Oladipo with the steal. And he slams it home. And that's going to give us the lead. It is 106 to 104. Here you can see the Kia Slam Cam replay. And there you can see he slams it home. And now we have the lead 106 to 104. Now Serge Ibaka has it at the 3-point arc. And he does find Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook's trying to tie up this game. And he does get it. But no, he misses. And now we have a chance to go up by 4. Victor Oladipo gets it. He takes it right to Kevin Durant in his face, and he gets it to go. And we are up by 4. This could be very good for us right now. The momentum's on our side. But they did end up hitting 4 free throws in a row. Now Russell Westbrook, he makes a nice hook shot over Gary Harris, I believe that was. I don't know, I get to see who it was. But now we're down by 2 right here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Gary Harris looking to get the ball in his hands, but he does find Victor Oladipo for the and 1. A nice contact play and way to finish by Victor Oladipo to give us, now if he makes the free throw, a 1-point lead. We did hit that, but they did end up getting 4 more points. But we do find Chris Bosh, a nice pass right there from Trey Burke. And it's going to be a 114 to 113 ball game there. You can see his vertical was 24.4 inches. And now Victor Oladipo is blocked by KD. And KD is looking to take this to the rack. This isn't good. But Gary Harris tips the pass. Now Victor Oladipo is dribbling up the court. He's going to find Gary Harris, who dunks it home. And we retake the lead. 115 to 114. I told you guys this was a shootout. It's coming down to the wire here in Salt Lake City. But there you can see Serge Ibaka hitting the nice inside shot to give him a 1-point lead. And now Gary Harris is going to find Victor Oladipo for 3. But it is no good. That was the shot we needed. He was wide open. That would have given us a 2-point lead. But now Alec Burks is taking it to the rim. He does miss. But they do get the rebound. Kevin Durant now in the paint. He finds Serge Ibaka, who misses. Derek Favors with the rebound. This is getting very intense. Trey Burke is looking. They're going to double team Gary Harris if we give him the ball. See, look, they're double teaming right now. We find Trey Burke for wide open for 3. and it is no good. Another shot we had right there was wide open, and we are forced to foul. And now it's going to come down to this last shot right here. Derek Favors on the inbound. He finds Gary Harris, who finds Treyberg. Back to Gary Harris. Now back to Treyberg. The game clock's winding down with 3 seconds. Victor Oladipo finds Gary Harris for the win, for the tie, but it is no good. And it was a really bad shot. It was really, we didn't know what we were doing on the last play of the game. It was really confusing, and we did take a bad shot with Gary Harris, but it was in the paint. It had a chance to go down to send this game into overtime, but we do lose in a heartbreaker thriller. And there you can see KD at 30, and our leading scorer was Gary Harris with 42 points. And that'll be it for the video. If you liked the video and you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow my Twitter. That will always be in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.